I was in Jabong in around 2011-12. Payments was very nascent. I don't think I ever saw Citrus was one of the options that were evaluated at that time. Actually, even PayU didn't exist. At least
Right.
I wasn't evaluating PayU when I got the payment gateway that I've done for Jabong. When did this come about? I think around 2012, end of 2012. What did you guys focus on the first 2 years when you started Citrus?
So 2011 mid is when we started thinking on it, and I think 2011 September is when Sequoia also invested in us. But it took usual 6-7 months in setting up the initial platform. So 2012 January is when we launched. I think the initial 2 year the focus was very simple. Get some scale, get the product market fit, try solving some basic problems around uptime, reliability, service. So we did that, and we went through our own struggle period in terms of because we had no credibility. So it was difficult to convince the merchants that we could do the job, and payment is the most critical point for any merchant. So for drawing the trust from the merchant was not an easy job, but we sort of kept pushing ourselves, and I think uh, our initial merchants really helped us endorse in terms of our service, in terms of our responsiveness and all, and that really helped us keep getting more merchants and keep getting progress. So I would say the responsiveness and adaptability to what merchants were needing, I think that was the key.
When you were building Citrus, I remember you had a large focus on certain segments, and you were leaders in those segments.
Yeah.
Be it OTAs, travel, transport, entertainment with Inox, PVR,
Yeah.
etc. What is the thought process there? Because I know that PayU was a well-backed company, and you were also going after the same. And I don't think you had as much capital as they did. What
Right.
What was the focus there, and how did you manage to get uh, you know all those clients?
So I think the strategy was very simple. So we realized that the e-commerce is a space where the merchants' needs were more, transactions were not that frequent, and and then there were so many e-commerce sites which were springing up, and which sort of mortality was also very high. So we took this conscious call that we will cater to e-commerce only if it is a very large merchant or a self-serviced merchant, but we will not put our sales team to pitch to e-commerce merchants. So rather we invested our efforts in getting the merchants where there were frequent transactions, which is mainly like bus ticketing, movie ticketing, flight ticketing, and that and unfortunately that segment PayU at that point was not that active, and there was already a fatigueness of existing partners on these merchant side. So we sort of leveraged that fatigueness, and really helped us gain the momentum in offering these merchant new solutions, the responsive checkouts, the better uptime, reliability. So I think that it took us time to build the scale, because these merchants were not growing 100% every 6 months or every 3 months, the way e-commerce was growing. But these merchants gave us more stability in terms of the volume of transactions. So they were like set volume with 10% growth or 15% growth. So when this whole e-commerce market started crashing in 2014 or something, we clearly saw the benefit of thinking strategic, where our volumes were less impacted. So I think that was a strategy.